Good evening. In Nationwide tonight, the battle for Darlington. We take to the streets with the candidates in the last few hours before tomorrow's by-election. And an Englishman's home is his castle, especially, it seems, if it's a prefab. We find out why one of those makeshift houses is going into a museum.
We return to the northeast later in the programme to report on the future of the Shildon Railway Workshops. We dip into some Oxford wisdom to find the word you can't always put your finger on. And we mourn the passing of a nationwide hero. Herbie, the skateboarding duck, is no more.
Gee, John Simpson, because that's all we've got time for on Nationwide tonight. Thank you very much. You can remove yourself and your books and us.
Right,
Good night. Good night.
Well, these are tonight's programmes on BBC One, starting with A Question of Sport in just a few moments. And then at 7:30, Top of the Pops includes David Bowie, Leo Sayer, Duran Duran and Altered Images, and it's introduced by John Peel and David Jensen. At 8:10 in Dallas, JR continues plotting with Catherine. And then after the news at 9:30, QED explores the secret life of the lion, seen for the first time as it goes about its nocturnal business. At 10 o'clock, Sportsnight includes live coverage of Wednesday night's 3 heats in the prestigious Greyhound TV Trophy, plus a look at the man behind the England football team, Bobby Robson. And finally, at 11:10, Tim Rice with his guests including Selina Scott, Nigel Hawthorne and Michael Dolence. And those are our programmes for Wednesday night here on BBC One. The BBC regrets that because of an industrial dispute at the printers, next week's Radio Times will be in short supply, but copies will be available in the southwest, the west, the northeast and parts of the south and north of England. The news summary in just under 5 minutes on BBC Two is followed by Year of the French, and this week the series focuses on the high-speed railwayman. Here on BBC One now, A Question of Sport.
Hello from Question of Sport, in which Graeme Souness of Liverpool and Gordon McQueen of Manchester United are on opposing sides, just as they'll be this weekend at Wembley in the final of the Milk Cup. Graeme Souness lines up alongside Willie Carson, who's just been named Racing Personality of the whole year. Graeme, the Scottish international who captains Liverpool, and who's helped Liverpool win 3 championships, 2 League Cups and 2 European Cups, and who's on the shortlist now for the Professional Players Footballer of the Year. And from cricket, there's the towering figure of Bob Willis, the Warwickshire and England fast bowler and captain, who's played for England 79 times over the past 13 years and who's been Player of the Year himself. On our Gordon McQueen is on Bill Beaumont's side, and with Manchester United, he's been at Wembley before. 30 times an international for Scotland, he's already got a League Championship medal with Leeds, and with United in the semi-final of the FA Cup and the final of the Milk Cup, he's looking forward to what could be his most rewarding season. While from Rugby League, there's Steve Nash, widely regarded as a credit to the game, with Featherstone Rovers and Salford, England and Great Britain. An international for 11 years, he's won Championship and Challenge Cup medals, and at Wembley won the award for the man of the match. Is that it? The end of the match, and Willie beats Bill by 6 points, 27-21. So, after 10 programmes, 1 drawn, Bill Beaumont leads Willie Carson by 6-3. And next week our guests are Ian Botham, Dusty Hare, Peter Scudamore and Tony Woodcock. See you at the same time, BBC One. Till then, goodbye.
On BBC One tonight, Sportsnight follows the England manager Bobby Robson through a typical week of his working life.
Concentrate very hard, and I want you to have a good attitude, and I want to see you enthusiastic, and I want to see you enjoy it, eh? So have a bit of pride about your performance. I'm trying to develop a policy and a blueprint for the Football Association so that somehow we can get at schoolboys a little bit earlier and better than what is happening at the present time. Too many schoolboys are playing too much football because while he's playing, he's not getting any training or coaching or practice. We've got to bring about a better technician, a much more highly individual technical player coming out of schools than what are coming out.
A unique opportunity to see Bobby Robson in Sportsnight tonight at 10 o'clock on BBC One.
The latest developments at Southfork will unfold in 40 minutes on BBC One. But before Dallas, live from the television centre, it's Top of the Pops.
Well, hello there, fans, and welcome to another Top of the Pops. Sorry, can we do that again, Tony?
No, wait a minute. This is live. It's a live Top of the Pops tonight. Oh, dear. No, like we rehearsed it across the nation tonight. Let's get on with it. Making their Top of the Pops debut tonight, never mind, John, it's Joe Boxers.